What up, guys? Leave this MTG about another video. I just saw Saffron Olive's Dino budget 8 watt deck, and I couldn't help but want to try it out. So that's what we're going to do. I just got the deck list. We're jumping into a league right now. You probably want to stop this now and go see his deck. He is probably going to give a better explanation of how it works. Way better than I can, and we're just going to jump into it, play some games, stick around to the end though, and I will go over the deck. Let's see what we have. Ornithopter, a Bushwhacker, Mountain. I don't think this hand does much, so I think we got a mulligan. No lands in this one, so we have to mulligan again. Ooh. Still no lands. Unfortunately, I think we got a 4. Alright, we got 1 land, a Shatterstorm, a Midnight, Burning Tree. I guess we'll keep. So what do we keep? Put 3 cards to the bottom. I think put on the bottom. Put on the bottom. Still need 1 more. This is going to be tough to win for sure. At least we go second. And we're up against Hammer. Go through this turn. Oh, we drew a second land. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's seal through this turn. So hopefully we rip a big dino off the top. We go burning tree, burning tree. We can get 4, 5. Oh, not burning tree, the burning tree. I yield to this turn. Double Esper Sentinel. Tax, sure. We get Bushwhacker. So I think we start with Ornithopter. And Burning Tree. Yes. And then we're just gonna cast Shatterstorm. Already down to 2 cards. They must have mulliganed too. Wasn't even paying attention. Fortunately, Esper Sentinel is going to refill their hand. Already up to 4 cards. But 5 power on turn 2 is not terrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still a little short on the dinosaur, but we can cast this with the kicker and do a decent amount of damage. Let's see. Uh-oh, Adeline. So is it mono white hammer or is this mono white aggro? And a call Delta Rebirth. Honestly, I'm not sure what the right play is. We're just gonna try to put a bunch of tokens out. Guess I could have paid for that. Alright. Still are at 19. We get the big dino at the top. We might have a chance. Another initiate. It's going to trigger champion. We're just going to yield you through this. It's a very wide board. I think we're just going to take all this damage for now. That's a lot, down to 7. And we get an Epicure. Let's play it, pitch Bushwhacker to it. To the blood token. We draw Chatterstorm. That doesn't do anything, so let's go to game 2. Alright, let's see. What do we have in our sideboard? Weather the Storm. Get a lot away. I don't think we really want anything. I think we're just gonna run it back and hope we don't have to mulligan the 4 again. That was terrible. Alright, definitely want to go first. No land again. Here goes land. We have the ancient, but not much else to do with it. Do we go down to 5? We do got Chromatic Star. We could draw into some stuff. Let's try it. I gotta put 1 on the bottom, so we'll put one of our ancient Imperiosaurs to the bottom. I think we start with Epicure. Alright. Play. And we're just going to yield. Another Esper Sentinel. Yeah, and an ancient Imperiosaur that we put to the bottom. So I think we're gonna pitch this draw card. I think we could use land. It's pretty good. Which do we want to play? Do we want to play green? Yeah, I think we want to play green. And we'll play a Chromatic Star. No. We'll let them draw their card. Then we're gonna attack for 1 because I doubt they're gonna block. Another land, Champion Thalia. That is definitely a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need like 2 more lands. Well, let's play that. Sacrifice and add a red. Draw a card. We get a Chatterstorm. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot. Thanks to Thalia, if I understand right. Double guy. So, next turn, we just... It sucks because Thalia wasn't there. Oh, you know what? Let's cast it anyway. We draw a land, we're really close to... I think all of them are going to get countered. No, they're not cast, so it just creates. Okay. Sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can make a very big and pierce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're good for turn 4 attack. Yeah. I'm glad I did that. I should know how Storm works. That's good to know though. So the initial copy is taxed by Thalia, or the next initial one is Thalia. After that, the copies just get put on the stack, and you don't have to pay mana for them. Yep, no blocks. So we're gonna make a very big and pierce or yeah, first damage. Ew. Oh, and we got a bushwhacker. So 1, 2. Do I have enough to do everything? I think so. Now I need to do this. There we go. And now cast with kicker. Let's make sure we don't misclick. We'll attack with everything. Sure. Oh, they can kill us on the backswing. 4. Yes, that's what we want to assign. Opponent goes down to 3. Let's see what they do. Okay, bad is sideboarding, yes. So, with that being said, do we have an answer to Thalia? I don't believe we do. Nope. Oh. Tormod's Crypt does nothing. Pithing Needle, it's not activated ability, so that won't work. So all we can do is run it back. Hopefully they don't draw Thalia, although I guess we still won through it, so it's not as huge of a deal as you might think. What do we have here? We have 1 land, Cadaltha Rebirth. I think this is okay. Seems pretty good. I think we're just going to keep it. So I think we probably go. All right, and Esper Sentinel, of course. See what we draw. Carboline Gorge. Don't. So The problem is, we wait. I can go next turn. I can go 2 mana, play Burning Tree, play Star, play Rebirth, and play called Kadal Rebirth, which give me 4, 5, 6 mana. Draw a land that lets us turn 3 Imperiosaur, but if they play Thalia, it messes up a lot of that. Well, I guess the only difference is I can't Chromatic Star also, so yeah, we'll wait till turn 2. They don't play Thalia, and we draw Chatterstorm. No, of course they draw Thalia. Yep. Get in for 1. We draw Chromatic Star. So we'll play the land. Let's go cast Burning Tree. Cast Ornithopter. No, not gonna play. We're gonna yield. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. 3 plus 4. Land lets us play Ancient Imperiosaur. And it should be reasonably hard for the opponent to remove. So yield. I guess they're probably going to attack with everything. No, they're not. We draw a Chatterstorm. Okay. Not really what we wanted for sure. So we needed a land. So can't Chatterstorm because it's actually 3 mana. 1 short for Imperiosaur. So I think all we can do is play Chromatic Star for now and pass. Alright, Shatter Skyclave. Initiate, that's fine. Really just want to land. That's all we need is land. Yep, can't be countered. Yep, make your stuff big. Totally fine. Yep. Sorry guys, let's see. He's gonna put a 2/2, sure. Alright. Gonna do some attacking. So we got some redraws. We draw a land here, we're good. We draw a Memnite. Wait, that works too. Sacrifice this and add green. Because it's mana neutral. And we get to draw a card. We get a burning tree. Is that even better? We get 2 mana. Do we even need to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we do this just to make Imperious Sword bigger. Okay. And I think this way, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't quite do everything, unfortunately. If Thalia wasn't there, we could Shatterstorm. Make a whole bunch of guys. That's not gonna happen. So let's just cast. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to leave a blocker back? No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we 8. We'll have him the block, won't we? Play green. Play green. Now let's just make it as big as we can. So 18, 18, Ward 2. We'll just yield. Okay, yeah, we'll lose the mana. So that's good enough. I do have plenty of mana to. I need 2 mana removal spell. Solitude. Exile. I gain life, so I'll gain 18 life. Wow. So we need to draw another dinosaur, basically. We do got a bunch of redraws. Oh, they got paid 2. Yep. We're at 37. Champion. Yield. Oh yeah, no blocks. Alright, but us. Romantic Star. Sure. I know combat. We lose a burning tree. I still think we attack with everything. Yeah, I knew we were gonna lose that. I doubt they want to lose these two. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We draw another Imperious Sword, we can still cast it. They go down to 11. Natalia's lieutenant buffs the team. Yep. Let's go ahead and yield. We don't have anything to do. Yep, stuff's getting even bigger. Alright, opponent getting in for 7, 8. Still, what, 25, 26? 25, yes. Alright, what do we draw? Copper Line Gorge. That is something. Let's go with a red mana. Let's draw a card. And we draw another land. Add a red mana. Oh, excuse me. They're gonna get a bunch of triggers. Yep. No, don't want to prevent it. Let's draw another card. Draw Midnight. We'll cast it. Wow, we could go crazy. We go pretty good. Yeah, all we can do is yield. We're gonna lose the mana, but alright, some triggers. They're about to go attacking. They're attack for a lot. Yep, come on. Let's yield through. So I can't do anything anyway. The opponent's deciding whether he needs to attack with more people or not. Alright guys, well while we're waiting, if you're enjoying this video, I'd appreciate you liking, commenting, and subscribing. My last modern video got like 211 views, like 1 subscriber, so if you would be so kind, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. Alright, down to 17. Are we gonna get an Appearosaur? Even though if we draw it, I think it might be too late. I got something big in main phase 2. Oh, I think they're drawing cards. And we draw Ornithopter. Well, play land. Kind of out of time. I don't think they can quite kill us. Well, let's get some attacks in. We have 3 blockers, so we get in for at least 6. We definitely have to do something. So I probably block, 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 take 6, 7, go to 4. Oh, they have 4 blockers, excuse me. I guess, but they don't want to lose that, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I go to 4. Yield, so we have no effects. Perhaps I should have been attacking a little bit quicker. We have had Reckless Bushwhacker for a while. Okay, yeah. Lose 2 goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 17. They're at 4. We'll go ahead and yield. Save time. Now, really, after playing on Arena, Magic Online just seems so clunky. Alright, they're gonna put a counter somewhere. Do some attacking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I was wrong. They can get enough damage to kill us. So, yep. Damage, -2. Alright. Let's go. There we go. We got a game. And we run the die rolls. Let's go first. No lands. 1 land, this would be pretty decent. So mulligan. Wow, still no lands. Okay. We got lands. We got Midnight. We got Burning Tree. Gleeful Diminish. Alright, I think we keep this. We got to put this on bottom. We need 1 more to put on bottom. So we put Chatterstorm and Gleeful Demolition. So we can turn 1 Gleeful Demolition. Or we put a land on bottom and hope we draw another land. I think we're gonna put a land on bottom and hope we draw another land. We'll start with this. And we'll just pass for now. We would like to go Midnight, Burning Tree, Lethal Demolition, hopefully draw a land, play Chatterstorm. Give her runes, more humans, mono white humans. Yeah, let's shield through this. Alright, no, we draw a Gleeful Demolition. What do we do? Well, our only option is to Midnight and Demolition. And we'll yield. Ooh, and Thalia. Okay. What do we draw? Bushwhacker, who does not do much. Kind of just want to scoop it up. I think that's probably what we should do, so they're not prepared for our actual game plan. We really don't have much for this for mono white humans. That doesn't do much. So let's try it again. We'll go first. Hopefully we won't have to mulligan again. At least not down to 5. Alright, wait on opponent. So I think ideally we want to do something like turn 2, Copperline George, or 2 lands, you know, Midnight. Never mind. Okay, we'll get into that later. We definitely go first. That is a lot of lands, but we have a lot of redraws. I don't want a mulligan, so we'll just start off with an epic here. We'll play shield through this turn. Alright, so they're not mono white. Interesting. Oh, we draw a Lethal Definition. That's pretty good. So, put a green source. We can go. How do we do this? For the most. So we need to play out the Burning Tree. I guess we might as well play a Burning Tree. We don't have a second green. Still, let's play it out. Then we want to Demolition. And we played our land. I wish that was a red so we could play another epic here. That's okay. Let's get in for 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can already cast our big dinosaur if we get it. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, so I'm not sure what this deck is doing. Like maybe they must be Sledge and Hammer Time or College Complete. Yep. All right, we need to rip our Dino, which we can't. Yeah. So let's play Epic here. I think we want to pitch a land. Maybe draw a Dino and we drew a land. Okay. Nope. We'll attack with everything. Oh, summoning sick. No, Justin, you can't do that. Okay. We'll lose a Dino. Or we lose a Epicure or a Dino 1/1, but we get in for 5. No, they're just not gonna block. Okay. Sure. Alright, Horizon Canopy. Opponent's thinking. We're gonna go ahead and yield. What are they playing? What is this? Militia Regular. When it enters the battlefield, you may really creature card 2 power less, more than put them in your hand, but the rest. Okay, yeah, that's fine. What do we draw? A Bushwhacker. That's actually not terrible. We can Chatterstorm for 1 and Bushwhack. Let's undo. Green. This way the token gets it. Oh no. I messed up. That is a punt. Okay. Yeah, there's a point. That sucks. I did not pay enough attention to my mana. That might cost us. It's probably gonna cost us. Unless we rip a dinosaur next. But we will get in for 3 and take them to 7. Sure, we lose 2 creatures. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Still cast the dinosaur. The dinosaur. I'm surprised they didn't put Cauldron Complete. What's the battlefield, right? Yeah. Okay, they're gonna play Thalia. At this point, that's not a big deal. See what we draw. And we draw a land. Well, a Bushwhacker Resolve. Just swing out. So they block. Take 4, go to 4. Oh, they're gonna put Culture Complete on the battlefield as a response. So they have lifelink. No lifelink. Okay. They still take 4 and they lost a life. So they go to 3. Sure. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be a 10-10. Sure. Down to 3. And what do we draw? Oh, that's right. That was our tag. I'm not making any sense. Alright, Seiju. Putting another equipment on the battlefield. So, okay, they're gonna equip it, sure. Shield. Giving it vigilance, I see. Getting in for 4, takes us to 13. Takes us to 11, thanks to Sword of Fire and Ice's ability. Oh, excuse me, they killed a creature with it, and we get Shatterstorm. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, we're pretty dead. We're pretty dead. Alright, looks like we get a match. We lost the die roll, that's never good. So we got a mulligan this. It does a whole bunch of nothing. A little mulligan. It's a little better. So we can Epicure. I think we'll try it. What card do we put on the bottom? We're gonna put one of the Bushwhackers on the bottom. Oh, that's right, we go second. So, what is a good draw here? A land wouldn't be terrible. Or a birth. Would be okay. Yeah, we're gonna yield through. We start off with an Aramessa, we had a Burning Tree. So let's just go Epicure. Now, second land would be actually pretty good. We'd go Ornithopter, Burning Tree, Chatterstorm. Yield through. Alright, they're gonna crack. What are they gonna get? Get a Triumph. Okay. Sure. So it looks like they're on Mardu. Play another Mesa. We'll yield through again. Gonna do nothing. Alright. Draw another Ornithopter. Question is, do we pitch something to draw a card? We could pitch Bushwhacker. Or we pitch an Ornithopter. Just so well. Maybe we pitch Epicure. See if we draw a land. We do draw a land. So that's good news for us. So we're gonna hold all this. We'll try to dump our hand. Next turn. Yet another Triome. Forest Island Mountain. Okay. So it looks like they're playing all the colors just about. Forest Island Mountain. Play Steam It's untapped. Down to 14. Looks like they're tapping out for Fable. Sure, no problem. Wonder if this is some kind of Atraxa reanimator deck. Yeah, let's shield. So what do we draw? We draw Epicure. So could go Ornithopter, Burning Tree into Bushwhacker, and attack for a good bit. Let's see, that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Block, take 9, go to 5. That might be the better play. Or we draw a land, play Epicure, Bushwhacker. We don't draw and discard. Let's go for it. Let's go for Chatterstorm. It'll set up a bigger Bushwhacker next turn, hopefully, if we draw a land. And cast. Yep. Like I said, so that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They could eat 3 of it, take 7, go to 14. Or we get 4 more and make an even bigger hit, possibly play. Yeah, like I said, let's just go for Chatterstorm. We yield through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could actually play the Dino if we had it right now, but we don't. So we'll pass. Two, 4, 6, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 14 damage on board. They'd have to block one. Not, no. Potentially on what, depending on what they do, could make a really big attack next turn if we don't draw the dinosaur. We'll draw a land, Epicure, Surge, Bushwhacker. That's another 3 damage, so almost 20. So they play a Mire. We're going to yield through. They got open blue mana, which definitely not good. Alrighty. They're attacking, so they must have something. I'm gonna wipe the board. So they pitched a bunch of land. Okay, they're going to, if you control, enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 dwarf token, that's fine. So we want land or dinosaur. Dinosaur, preferably, so we can invoke it, and then Surge, Bushwhacker. We also want them to tap all their blue mana down. They're playing something big. What if they're Indomitable Creativity? Oh, okay. 3 life, yep. I have to sacrifice one, so I guess I should have. I have to discard a card too. Wow. There's an Ornithopter and a Bushwhacker. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we draw a demolition. And they gained a bunch of life. Yeah, they're attacking for 12 in the air next turn, so we'll concede. What do they have here? Again, they're all activated abilities. Not used in graveyard stuff that I can see. Void Mirror, whenever a player casts a spell. If no colored mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. Does that work? I think we're just going to run it back. None of that seems really worth diluting our plan. We're not a graveyard deck. So definitely want to play first. This looks like a pretty decent hand. We'll keep it. Scourge, Epicure. Oh, whoops, undo. Add a red, there we go. Yep. Get in that damage, kneel. Alright, tap land for our opponent. We get a rebirth. That's pretty good for us. So let's play an Ornithopter. The Epicure. Okay, we'll go ahead and play another Epicure. Oh, whoops, messed that up. Okay, that's fine. Cancel. Let's have it for 1. Alright, Scalding turn. We're to have counter magic. We draw another rebirth. Well, let's just go for it. Let's make a whole bunch of guys. Get him for 3, down to 13. Now if we draw a Midnight or Ornithopter, they just play Fable. That should be game. Lightning Bolt. Sure. That's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9. Another Lightning Bolt. Wow. Steam Vents. Untapped. Okay. Yeah, I think they're about to play a Fable. Yep. So we need something good this turn. For sure. We need something I can play for free, and we draw a forest. Let's see, that doesn't work the way I want it to. It has haste. We can still attack for a lot. And pitch Bushwhacker. Potentially, no, that doesn't draw the dinosaur. That's a long shot. Play land, just play Bushwhacker. Attack. There's a lot of damage, but they're probably gonna get the combo off next turn. I guess what we have to do is pitch Bushwhacker. Hopefully we draw not that. Alright. That's bad. Not what we wanted. Might as well attack, get in some damage. Heal through. We're gonna take 6, go to 6. Yeah, we'll yield through. Okay. I did do, no I didn't. Let's yield. Yep, coming in, making their token, no blocks. We'll go to 18. There's the Jorva Mind. So all they need is creativity. They don't have it, and we draw a land. Wow. Oh, they're gonna do something on the draw step? Or attempt to? Guess not. Let's play the pathway. Attack. There's no point in attacking with Ornithopter. We do take him to 1 though. Yeah, let's shield through. Okay, they get the flip the Mirror Breaker. Sure, we'll yield through. So they need to go off this turn or wipe the board. Play a whole bunch of blockers. Attacking again. Yep. Still yielded. So that's fine. We won't block. Sure. Alright, opponent's in second main. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 mana. Alright, there goes a treasure. 2 treasures. What are they casting? Alright, there goes creativity. Yep. Sacrifice a creature. Discard a card. Sacrifice. We go back to 7. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we draw the Imperator. But we're at 10 in the air. Let's make the big guy anyway. Let our opponent have his victory. Wow, if he was only a little bit sooner, and he had reach, probably have a chance. We'll yield through. Let them get their victory. Yep. Oh no. Okay, they're just gonna add insult to injury. Yeah. Okay, we'll give to them. Alright, we can go first. What do we have? We got some land, some 1-drops. We got a Chatterstorm. We'll keep it. Shield through. Tablet for our opponent. Instead, what do we draw? Bushwhacker. It's not bad. So I guess we could just go Ornithop. Well, let's draw a card. What do we want to add? Let's add a green. Oh, that's good. We'll cast Ornithopter. Cast Ornithopter. Cast Chatterstorm. It's pretty decent. So we can turn 3 Dinosaur if we get it. Otherwise, we'll just probably Bushwhack. So they're playing Urza's Saga, sure. And Automaton, cool. And a Mem Knight, yep. So I think we want a Bushwhack. Doesn't matter. They're going to be crazy fast, so let's just get in. Let's go to attacks. Total attack of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sure. I'm going to bot with a midnight. Yep, take 9. Next turn we get the kick. So They don't gain any life. I think we got him. Another other saga. So I guess this is the kind of the new affinity. Seemed that way. Alright. Well, once again, while we're waiting, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'd appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. That would be awesome. Okay, so they're gonna gain some life. They're gonna gain 4. But can we outrun that? Can we maybe we can. Well, we draw. Oh, an Imperial Sword. Wow. I guess we go ahead and cast it. That's what we came to do. Alright, well, you. One more land. And the game would have been over right there. Yeah, let's shield through. Right? They got Aether. Oh, they got a Spell Bomb. They can return it. You know, that's actually okay though, because they can't kill us. If we draw a land, we bushwhack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, we don't. We I cast that last time. 3. I don't know, we got 6. Excuse me. Yeah. So if we draw a land, we replay it in bushwhack. But I guess they're gonna hold it up. Seems like it. Okay, never mind. We won that one, so Void Mirror. Whenever a player casts a spell, that might be worth trying. Bring in one of those, and let's go down Star. Gonna be playing all those are sagas. It might catch them off guard. Make things awkward for them. Alright, they're gonna go first. What do we got? We got a Bushwhacker, some Midnights. I think this is keepable. Need a little bit of help, but we got a lot of what we want. Lethal Diminution would be a great draw. Heal through the turn. Yes. And we got an Ornithopter. Okay. So I don't think they play a lot of removal. What are we gonna do? We got the Bushwhacker. We go 4. It'll be 5. So maybe we just play the Bushwhacker out as a 1/1. That might be what we do. And then cast, cast, cast. So it's 4, 5, 6. We're almost there. We draw a Rebirth. We can get there next. Well, we can't quite get there next turn, no, because we need 2 green. So that is definitely a problem. Be a springleaf drum, sure. Shadow Spear already, yep. And, oh, we do get a rebirth. So we definitely want to play that. You know, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're already at 6. So we need to do rebirth. Maybe we kill the Shadow Spear. Stop him from gaining life. It might be better. Or am I misreading this? Okay, so this isn't Bleedable Demolition. Alright. So yeah, we'll get rid of the Ornithopter. Make some 1/1s. Go attacking. Get him for 2. We need a green source though. Yeah, let's shield through the turn. Green source. A Shatterstorm could do it. No, it can't. Sure, Patchwork, Frogmite. Yep. Lots of stuff. It's gonna get pretty big pretty quick. And an Aether Spell Bomb, sure. Let me draw a Bushwhacker. We can't really wait because we don't have a green source. I think we're just gonna get in some damage. Yep, okay. So block. They go to 9. Go ahead and yield. Looks like they're gonna tutor something with Urza Saga. Haywire might. Yep. Gaining 5. Yep. Sure. Back to 14. We do draw a green source. Let's play it. Fortunately we have to tap all of our lands for this. So they can't actually bounce it right now. They're gonna have to bounce it on their turn. And if we draw untapped land, we can potentially attack for, well, not lethal quite. Not quite lethal. Well, yeah, because this would pump it. Alright. Got Chatterstorm. Well, let's attack. Yeah, play the ward. replay it. Alright. So green. Green. Sure. More big creatures. But I can block here. Thought monitor. Flying. Yep. That's fine. I'll draw some cards. Spire. Do they have another Aether Spell Bomb? Cranial Blading. Oh. That's big. It's gonna make this huge. Yep. 18-8. We're gonna attack. Nice weak block. I don't have any other choice really. We get a lot of life. We get an Ornithopter. Cast that. We're pretty dead though, especially when they can equip cranial plating to something else. They probably just take it. They got this game anyway, so let's just see what we can do. See how much damage we can do. Yep, gains more life. 24 though. How much do they swing it back for? Quite a lot. Even more. I think we're just dead. I'm gonna gain some more life. Yep. Yeah, they got it. Okay. Yes, let's concede. Alright, down to game 3. Let's try to win one match. That'd be nice. Definitely want to play first. We were almost there with that draw. We got a rebirth, a bushwhacker, a bunch of land. So what can we do? Guess we turn 1 rebirth, turn 2 midnight bushwhacker. That's pretty decent. It's not exactly the game plan, but it might catch them off guard. So we'll go Carboline Gorge. We're going to go Ornithopter and play red, make some goblins, and then yield through the turn. Darksteel Citadel, okay. And Springleaf Shroud, yeah, that's fine. And we draw a Bushwhacker. So, in that case, I think we save Midnight Bushwhacker for next turn. And we just cash this with Kicker. Down to 12. What are you gonna play? Excuse me. Yep. And a midnight. That's pretty good for them. Excuse me. That's good. That's fine. So what do we draw? And we draw a burning tree. That's even better for us. So first we cast Midnight. And we cast burning tree. Red, doesn't matter. Sure. Add the mana back. Now we're gonna cast Search. Go to attack. Oh, nice. Alright, there we go. We lost our roll. That sucks. And he gets Toothy MTG. It's actually kind of good if we draw a land. So I think we're going to keep Steam Vents tapped. Let's shield through. Toothy MTG. That sounds kind of familiar. Wonder if he's a content creator. Nope. Play land. We'll yield through the turn. Yep. Sure. We go ahead and fetch a land, so he must have something he wants to play. Untap down to 17. What are they playing? Okay, grounding station. Then KCI get banned. Sure. And we do draw the land. That's awesome. So we're gonna go Midnight. Okay, yep, we get some untappings. I wanna go Ornithopter. Burning Tree. Get our mana back. Cast Burning Tree. And cast Chatterstorm. So that's a pretty big board. Of course, I don't have any idea what they're doing, so they might just go off next turn. You can only hope that they don't. Okay, sure. They're milling some cards. Looks like they milled themselves. So they got Arthur Saga, Mishra's Bobble, Mountain. Sure. Five, six, seven, eight, nine. Well, we got 10 power, so we got them on a 2-turn clock. Even if we don't draw anything. Did I have a mana left over? Could I have done something with that? I suppose I should have drew a card because it's mana neutral. Potentially could have played Underworld Breach. Okay. So looks like they might be going off right now. Yeah, let's just yield through all of this. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I think he might be. That just sounds familiar. I guess not. Alright, they're still going off. What have they done? Played a bunch of artifacts, built a bunch of tokens. Get a Ragavon. Okay. Replay Mox Amber. So they get to replay Mox Amber each time. That's what it looks like. Mill more cards. Ledger Shatters going into the graveyard. Up with 3 mana. They only got 2 cards though. They only have red mana. They're down to 19 cards in their deck. A whole lot of exile cards. 6 cards. Okay. They got 5 mana. 16 cards left in their deck. Here they go, doing it again. It's gonna make them 7 mana. Milling again, down to 13 cards. Down to 10 cards. Oh, they now have Grave Shot. Okay, Storm count of 15. So they can do 16 damage. 17. Okay, so they're a Storm deck. Can they do this again though? Can they do it again without milling themselves? That's what I'm not sure. I don't think they can. Unless I'm missing something. I think they're stuck. And they can wrath my board with all their Grave Shot triggers. But they're gonna guide to their card draw. Oh, I haven't said anything. So, Grape Shot. Yep. 17 damage though. So they're gonna wrath my board. And then kill me in 4 turns. Kind of seems like what they're gonna do. Unless I'm missing something, they have 2 lightning bolts in their hand. So I'll be at 2. Or 3, excuse me. Okay. They have to exile 3 other cards, so they can't do it again. Unless I'm missing something. Just to make sure I have blockers that are red. Divination. Carpelon Gorge. Yep. We'll draw another card. Yeah, we draw a mountain. Okay, so I guess we'll go to combat. Attack like that. Although I'm not sure if attacking is even necessary. They literally have 4 cards left. And I'll keep saying that. I'm not sure what their out is. They have a bolt. I didn't see anything like that in exile. Okay. They're milling themselves. 0 cards. So what do they have? They can grape shot. Can they finish me off? Another underworld breach. Wow. Kind of looks like they might be able to finish me off. Grape shot for 2. Oh, they got it exactly. Wow. Okay. That's pretty impressive. Yep. Alright, what do we want against them? Probably want Crips. That seems pretty reasonable. If you want to guys or weather the storm. Maybe he. Alright, now what do we cut? Let's cut a star. Midnight. 2 more cards. Maybe Epicure. And a Rebirth. No, let's try something like that. What do we have? We want to go first for sure. Question is, when do you play the Crypt, though? 1 land and a Rebirth, so I think we keep this. Get that Ancient Imperiosaur, so we'll start with Gorge. Let's put Ornithopter. And then we want to Rebirth. So, okay, next turn. We need a land. 3, 4, 5. We need a land. 3, 4. And then I think we can Imperiosaur. We got a Bushwhacker. It doesn't work. I guess we'll play Midnight. 4, there's this 5. I think we're going. Do we want to cast that? 1, 2, 3. We need double red to kick it. So this gives us 3, 4, 5, 6. Does it matter? If we draw a land, we'll play Burning Tree. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Either way. I think we're just going to get on the field. I'm not sure if that's the right call, but that's what we're going to do. Ledger Shredder, sure. So, really would like a land? Yeah, Yeah, we've already yielded. What do we draw? Draw Epic here. Wow. Not what we're looking for. Guess we still attack and get it for the damage. We're gonna lose one creature, but we'll replace it with an Epic here. Get it up for 4. Take them down to 10. And we'll yield. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The iteration, yep. Dragon Rage Chandler. Yep. Yield through all of this. We do get the land. Sweet. Okay. So let's go Burning Tree. No, that doesn't work. Alright, undo. Oh. No, that does work. That does work. Yeah, because we'll get a green off a Burning Tree. And then we get green from himself. And we could pitch this, but I don't see the point in it. We can have a backup just in case they have someone to get rid of this one. So 18/18. Yeah, we'll lose the mana. So let's see if they can go off this turn. We got Underworld Breach. Shield through it and do the thing. Yep, they get their bubble. Lots of surveilling. Oh, okay. Hey, scoop it up. Can't get there. Okay. Let's just run it back. What do we get? We're going second this turn. Or this match. What do we got? We got 2 lands. That's pretty good. We got the Soar. I guess we keep. We got all our colors of mana. We just need a Rebirth. Or Chatterstorm. Yeah, player Rager. And I'll follow it up with a Mox Hammer or Bobble. Oh, what did I do? Did I skip my turn? Oh man, no. That's how did I don't understand. That's bad. Yep. So I punted that really bad. I probably got this locked up. And I pitched the land. We even drew the Chatterstorm. Oh. attacking. What do we draw? Another Chatterstorm. So I guess we just play Epic here. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. This would have been a pretty nice turn. Alright, the guy. Alright, yep. Mountain. Grinding station. So, really need a land. Ragavan, sure. Triggers Ledger Shredder. Get in for 2, down to 17. Oh, yeah. We do draw the land. So, I think we go Ornithopter. Yep. Burning Tree. This does let us cast Imperiosaur if we live another turn. If my math's correct. Now we just want a Chatterstorm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. We want to attack. I didn't think we want to attack. Engineered explosives for 0. Oh. Okay. That wipes our whole board. Another Ragavan. Why did I do that? Attacking in. Well, it's gonna die anyway. They're gonna pop it anyway, so you know what? Whatever. We'll just let it go through. Yep. Maybe they mess up. They don't crack it when they need to, and then they're gonna crack it now. Oh, they're gonna play it. I'm confused. What did they do that for? Let's cast this. Cast. Okay. What? I have no idea why they did that. Gonna go 1, 2. All right. Have counterspell. 2020. And then we're gonna play Chatterstorm. Make some more guys. Do some blocking. I don't know if they realized they... Yeah, I'm completely confused on why they did that. They have another engineered explosive? I have no idea. Roll breach. Sure. 39 cards left. So we'll yield now. We should have been attacking last turn. That is really annoying. Can't believe I pointed like that. I get to play it back. Sure. But I got it down on the field. Can you kill me? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8. Okay. Well, I'm sure they could find a grape shot. Hit me for 10. So maybe that's what they were thinking. It didn't matter whether they had engineered explosives or not. Yeah, grape shot's already in the graveyard. Oh, down to 7. And then, oh wait, they can do it. Yep. Form count of 8. Oh man. That sucks because I think there was a chance if I hadn't punted and skipped an entire turn, we might have been 1 turn faster. Alright. Well, guys, let's look at the deck real quick. We'll get you to it. Collection. Here we go. Alright, guys. Well, that's the gameplay. We went 1 and 4. It was pretty miserably. That being said, though, the deck's pretty fun. You can definitely make a big Ancient Imperiosaur. You can even give it haste, and it does work. You can even do a lot of damage without it. That being said, I don't think you should be playing on a League of Magic Online. It's pretty cool. FNM local game store deck though. It's like less than $100. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this came from Saffron Island over on MTG Goldfish. I'll link his article, his video, all that down in the comments. If you like the deck, or if you like the video, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.